So example number 1 on sequence and series, you've been told in an arithmetic progression, the sum of the first 9 terms is 3 and the 18th term is 3 times the 9th term. Then you've been told to determine the common difference, the first term and the sum of the first 20 terms, isn't it? Now if you look at this question, this is a word problem. Are you seeing that? And you know the procedure of handling a word problem. The first thing to handle a word problem is to read the question and you understand the question. After you understood the question, you identify the unknown. That is the first step in any word problem, is to identify the unknown. The unknown can be the first start of the question, the middle, or at the end. Are you seeing that? So when you are identifying the unknown, you see in this question, you read it and you see it is an arithmetic progression. So you come and see, this my question is an AP. So what is unknown in an AP? Unknown in an AP is always the first term denoted by K. Unknown in an AP is always an nth term denoted by A plus n minus 1 into D. The unknown in an AP is always the sum of the n terms, which is denoted by n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If you cannot recall the formula of getting the n term, you simply go to your work and you write first term, second term, third term, fourth term, then you write first term is a, then you know AP specifically uses addition, isn't it? Yes. So you say A plus D, you get second term AD plus D, you get the third term A plus 2D, isn't it? Then A plus 2D plus D, you get A plus 3D. It is specifically uses an addition sign, isn't it? Then from here you'll be able to see if the fourth term we have 3D, then from there you'll be able to deduce that the nth term is A plus n minus 1D, because when it is fourth term it is 4 minus 1 to give you 3, isn't it? Then you would have recalled the formula for the n term, isn't it? Then the formula for the sum of the n terms is already given in the log table, and the log table is one of the requirements for you when you are dealing with this kind of problems, isn't it? Are you seeing that? Yes. So after that, after identifying the unknown, you now digest the equation, you filter the equation in step, and you equate, you form the equations, isn't it? So you start. In the sum of the first 9 terms, meaning they are talking about the sum of the first 9 terms, meaning you go to the formula of the sum of the terms, isn't it? And in the formula of the sum of the terms, they are telling you take n to be 9 terms, meaning where there is n you put 9. Meaning they have told you that S9 is equals to where there is n you put 9. That is 9 over 2, then into 2a plus 9 minus 1 is 8d. They are telling you the sum of the first 9 terms. So this is the formula of S9. You just reached here. You are still moving on. Are you seeing? Yes. Is. The word is means what? Is equals to is. Are you seeing that? Yes. Is 3. So you've changed the mathematics statement into a mathematics equation. Are you seeing that? The sum of the first 9 terms. Then you come and say from the unknown you identified in the arithmetic progression. When I'm talking about the sum of the first 9 terms, meaning they're trying to tell me where there is n, I put 9. So once I put S9, this S9, all this will imply the sum of the 9 terms, meaning you change the whole of that statement into expression, isn't it? Then the word is now making it an equation, isn't it? Is 3. Like that. So you have found the first equation. Are we together? You are moving in order, and you move again. And the 18th term. So when you hear the 18th term, you go and write the 18th term. Where do you get the 18th term? You identify the unknown, isn't it? The nth term. So the nth term now gives you the 18, meaning where they said you put 18, isn't it? So you are talking about the 18th term, isn't it? So the 18th term is going to be 18th term. From the unknowns identified, 18th term is a plus 18 minus 1, isn't it? So it is going to be a plus 17b. So that is 18th term. You only reach here. Then the word is. Is means what? Are you seeing that? Is equals to 3. Is equals to 3. You are moving. You are changing the mathematics statement into equation. Is means is equals to 3 times. Are you seeing the way we are changing the statement? Is equals to is 3 times. Okay? times, then you move on, the 9th term, then times the 9th term. So when you are substituting the 9th term, what is the 9th term? The nth term is given by a plus n minus 1, meaning 9th term where they said you put 9, isn't it? Yes. So when you put 9, you get a plus 9 minus 1 is 8, isn't it? So it means where there is 9th term, you put the 9th term, which is a plus 8. Because 9th term means s is 9, isn't it? So you can see you now formed the second equation. The 18th term is 3 times the 9th term. You see how you change the equation the way it appears. Are we together? Yes. So from the two equations, the first equation there you found 9 over 2 into 2a plus 8b is equals to 3. That is the first equation I found. The second equation I found here for the 18th term, a plus 17b is equals to 3 times, that times is silent, isn't it? A plus 8b, Roman 2. See, you can solve the simultaneous equations to get the d, which is the common difference, and to get the a, which is the first term. So from the equation, when the equation want d, how do you get d? The best method to get d, you use the substitution method, isn't it? Yes. Isn't it? Yes. So let us now start with the first one. Simplify the first one. Simplify the first one. This is how to simplify it. 9 over 2 is what? 4.5. So start simplifying this. 4.5 times 2. So you see this is easier to work with decimal. 4.5 times 2 is now 9a, isn't it? Then you have plus 4.5 times 8. 4.5 times 8. 36. So it is 36b, isn't it? Is equals to 3. Then in the second equation, what do you have? A plus 17b is equals to 3 times a. You are opening the brackets, isn't it? 3a. Then 3 times 8b? 24b. So you can now simplify this. See there? You take a the other side, you bring b this side. Whichever. Because we want to get the common difference first, meaning we are substituting for a, isn't it? We are substituting for a. So what do? Remember, we bring everything this side, only a notes to come this side first, isn't it? So we'll have a positive 3a coming this side, it becomes negative 3a, isn't it? Then this side we still have our plus 17b, isn't it? Then positive 24d coming this side, minus 24d is equals to, see the other side have remained with 0. So start a minus 3a, you get? A minus 3a. Are you using a calculator? Minus 2a. Then here 17d, positive 17d, plus remember, you are just factorizing out a common factor. You can see here a minus 3a. You remain with 1 minus 3 into a outside. So 1 minus 3 is in a negative 2. Then here again you have positive 17 and this. When you factorize out b, you remain with 17 minus positive 17 plus 24 inside the bracket, isn't it? So positive 17 minus 24, what do you get? Negative 7. So here I have minus 2a minus is equals to 0, isn't it? So I now have the two equations. So the first one is that, the second one is this, isn't it? So the first one and the second one, if you now put them together, it's 9a plus 36d is equals to 3. I'll draw them together. A is on the same line, B is on the same line. I want to use elimination, isn't it? When I'm using elimination, the first thing I want to get is Roman 1 is common difference. Meaning when I'm using elimination, I'm eliminating A. Are you seeing that? So for me to eliminate A, you simply look at the coefficients of A. The coefficient of A in this equation is negative 2. You multiply the down equation by negative 2, isn't it? Yes. The coefficient of A is 9. You multiply the upper equation by 9. So 9 multiplies all through both sides of the equation, isn't it? So 9 times negative 2A, negative 18A. 9 times negative 7B, negative 63D is equals to 9 times 0. It must multiply both sides of the equation. Is when you balance the equation, isn't it? Everything, all through. Then negative 2 times 9a? Negative 18a. Negative 2 times positive 3? See, negative 2 times positive 3 is just negative 2 times 3. You get? Oh, this is 36. Yes. Oh, good, good. Negative 2 times positive 36? Negative 72? D, isn't it? To be equals to, are we together? Yes. Yeah. Negative 2 times 3, it must multiply both sides of the equation. 6. Negative 6. So it means when we are eliminating a, we are subtracting, isn't it? Yes. So negative 18 minus negative 18 is 0. Negative 18. So we subtracting the two equations, negative 18 minus negative 18 is 0, isn't it? Then go, negative, remember everything with this sign, isn't it? Negative 63 minus negative 72. Never leave anything behind. Do you see that? Yes. Negative 63 minus negative 72. What does the calculator give you? Positive. Yes. Positive 9. Yes. So you have your 9d because it is d, isn't it? Is equals to, you move again, 0 minus negative 6. You get positive 6. Yes. So 9d is equals to 6. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? So, what is d? We divide both sides by 9, isn't it? So we have found that 9d is equals to 6. So when we divide both sides by 9, we get d is 2 over 3 in simple form, isn't it? So d is 2 over 3. That now we found the common difference, isn't it? The next thing, we get the first. So getting first terms, you use any of the two equations, you simplify. See, these are the two equations we simplified. This and the other one is, where is the other one? The ones we simplified. These two, isn't it? The ones which are inside here, isn't it? You use A, even this or this will still give you A, isn't it? Are we together? Use any equation which is simplified, like this one, isn't it? Are we together? Any equation which has a relationship between A and B will give you the value of A. Okay? Good. So we can use this. So 9A plus 36D is equals to, so that one we are done with Roman 1, we are now in Roman 2. 9A plus 36D is equals to 3. So we are doing substitution. Where there is D, we put the value of D, isn't it? So we will have 9A plus 36 times B, 36 times 2 over 3 is equals to, so take your calculator and multiply 36 times 2 over 3. 36 times 2 over 3. And this mistake of coming without a calculator should not repeat itself, okay? What do we have? You have? 24. So it is 9A plus 24. To be equals to 3, isn't it? Yes. So what is A? 24 goes to the other side, isn't it? Yes. So you get 9A is 3. So it is 3 minus 24, isn't it? Yes. Which is? Calculator. 3 minus 24? Negative 21. Negative 21. So for you to get A, you divide both sides by 9. So you found your A to be? You found your A to B, remember your D you found to be 2 over 3, so what have you now found your A to be? Negative 21 over 9, which is negative 7 over 3. So A is negative 7 over 3. You found the value of A. After finding the value of A, you are now in a position to get the sum of the first 20 terms, isn't it? Meaning you go to the formula from the unknowns you identified. What did you identify with the sum of 20 terms? You just read it, the formula from the log table, isn't it? Yes. And you see the sum of any terms of an arithmetic progression is given by n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, like that, isn't it? So when I talk about 20 terms, it's when n terms, when n is 20, isn't it? So when n is 20, where there is n, you put 20, you get sum of 20 terms is 20 over 2, which is what? 10. See, 20 over 2 is 10. Yes. In bracket, 2a plus 20 minus 1, 19d. So this is S20. Add 20 over 2, you get 10. 20 minus 1, you get 19. So the sum of 20 terms is given by this. For you to get it, you simply substitute the value of A and the value of B. So that will be 10 in bracket 2 times A. What did you get to be the value of A? Negative 7 over 3. 2 times the value of A. You are doing substitution, isn't it?
Yes.
Then plus 19 times the value of D. What did you find to be the value of D? 2 over
3.
2 over 3. Like that. So can you deal with those smaller brackets first? What is 2 times negative 7 over 3? What does the calculator gives you? Negative 14 over
3.
Then what is 19 times 2 over 3? What does the calculator gives you? 38 over 3. So what do you get in the end? Deal with what is in the bracket first, okay? Negative 14 over 3 plus 38 over 3. What does the calculator gives you? 6. What does the calculator give you?
6.
Eh?
8.
8. Isn't it?
Yes.
Good. So you get 8. 8 times 10, which is outside the bracket?
80.
Eh?
80.
80. And you are done. You found the sum of the 20 terms. So are you seeing how sequence and series is a very simple concept? All you need to know is to identify the unknowns, isn't it? When it is talking about an arithmetic progression, you need to know the first term is given by A, the end term is given by A plus n minus 1d, the sum of n terms is given by that. Once you know those unknowns, the next thing you do is just substitute the statement from the question, isn't it? In the unknowns, and you'll be done, isn't it? Good. So let us check the next case.